I stood high on a mountain top, make it to the world. 30th, I think it's the 30th, just after Memorial Day. So we just got back. We got back Sunday from Missouri, and this is a little bit of this is a very much convoluted video because I have so many parts and pieces, and there was times where I couldn't videotape what we were seeing because it was an open house and there's people there, so just don't want to just film these people. And then I had a video camera that I had some stuff on, and I don't know where it went to. I don't know if I left it at the hotel. I just don't know. Had it for about, seriously, 18 years too. So this is a shave, and I just got to tell you, when we left, the day before we left, I threw my hip out, and it made it really difficult to walk and stand. So that's kind of what I was doing. We was kind of dealing with that all the time, and so we got there and looked at 3 houses, 3 properties, and each one had something really super great about it, and each one had something we just couldn't deal with. So we basically passed on all of them, but I will finish this video later tonight when I have something to drink, and I'll tell you the story. All right, so let's start this off right. Have a little bit of Jim Beam honey. I don't usually like Jim Beam, but I tried the apple. It was okay. Kind of tastes like an apple Jolly Rancher. And so let's have a little bit of this. And when I go to sit down, I'm going to have some of the Grey Goose. This is a good vodka. All right, so like I was saying, I lost one camera and had some footage on it and everything. It was just hard to film because there's people around. You don't want to film them. It's just you don't want to get into a stupid confrontation. Honey. Okay, so we get to the airport and and I'm telling you, I am just like sore. My hip is just out of place. And I'm just trying to walk it off, and I'm trying to look strong. I'm dragging 2 suitcases and all this shit, and it was a pain in the ass. We finally get to St. Louis, and we get and rent a car, and we just haul ass 3 hours down to the first house. The first house was a 3-bedroom house, and I didn't think I was going to like it, and I really wish we didn't spend our time going there, but we had an adventure at the same time because what happened is we didn't like the house. It was just too like cave-like, and just so we wanted to go look at the property. I think it was like 61 acres. Walked up to one outbuilding who had me and Michelle and the realtor and his wife, and we're trying to get in this outbuilding, and finally got in and looked in there and see how big it was, and like rat shit everywhere, like smelled like rodents, and it was pretty bad. So we kind of, we said, well, we're not going to get this. Let's get out of here. So we stood there between 2 bushes, 2 blackberry bushes. We're talking. All of a sudden, a big old black snake goes, how they're mesmerizing when you see them. It was going away from me. It was coming towards me. I would have jumped back and been alarmed, but it was going away from me. It came from one bush and was going to another bush. And it was like black glosses. It's a non-poisonous snake, and they're good to keep rodents down. So they say. So we're standing there, I'm going, whoa, check it out. And then, another one comes out from the other side and they both go to the same bush. And so I think we disturbed their mating ritual. That's what I thought happened. So we're standing there, and these ticks are just all over us. And this guy just has him crawling up his face like this, and he's like, ah. It's like that. It's like that scene in Mummy. And here's a clip. Anyway, so we take off from there, and we're picking ticks off as like you wouldn't believe. And no chiggers. I was surprised, no chiggers, but ticks were everywhere. So we get in this place, and it was the land was very nice, very, very nice. It made a driveway where you kind of come around like this. So if you have a big truck, you can just continue to go around and all that. So we went from there to this place in Licking. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut into this video. And I don't know how good it's going to come out. Okay, this is the house in Licking. County Road N, the lady says. All right, looks like we found our turn. We are kind of out here a little bit. For sale.
Look at the front.
There's a driveway. Ooh, I like to drive. Nice fence on this side. Open this over here. So that's it, huh? Wow, I like this already.
Oh man, I do too.
I like this already. All right, that's our real estate agents. And I'll just, show you parts of the house and property lines and stuff like this. And so we get there and we're looking, and actually we drive in. There's a nice barbed wire fence on one side. It starts from the road and goes all the way back, which is cool because you can have animals right there, right? And the other side is just clear, just trees. Not densely, but there were just trees everywhere. Deciduous trees, not pine trees, which we're not used to. So we just said, I love this, man. This is great. Pull up to the house, and wow, there it is, finally. And it looked really good. So we get inside, and has a few issues, no big deal. It needed some paint, needed a couple rooms of carpet, and everything looked really good. The kitchen looked good. It has 5 bedrooms in this house, and I can't remember what the square footage is, but I'll cut in and show you what it is. And so we're walking down the stairs. It's bedroom. It's like all kinds of stuff. And out there they do like a Quaker style fireplace, where they have a fireplace and the heat goes into all the ducts for the house. So that's what they do there. So we go out to the back deck, and we're talking about the land. We're walking all around, looking at all the stuff, and we can clear all these trees, and I liked it. It was a manageable place for me. My thing is that, if you think I'm going to be a cattle rancher, I'm not going to be a cattle rancher. I'm not that person. I'm not that young. I'll learn stuff, but still, some of this stuff is a lot of work, man. Building fences and all this stuff. So anyway, we're sitting on the deck and we're looking through. It's just a nice view, very nice view. And when the leaf starts to turn, it'll be really nice. So we're sitting there, and I'm thinking, this is the house right here. This is the house. So, but on the property line, or it shows the property, the corner of it has like a little cutout for a single house right there. And I think it's like 530 feet, something like that. I'll show it to you on this deal right now. All right, let's see if I can do it this way. I've been trying to show the property lines on this house. This is the a cool driveway that you've seen, and then here's the house on Licking, or in Licking. And these white lines, of course, are the property lines. It goes all the way across. You see that there's lots of woods, and a guy can come in here and clear out some of this. But all this stuff is good for firewood and for making poles for fences and pole barns and all this stuff. And here it goes back like this. This is 17 acres. So it comes up like this. And here's that little notch out I was talking about with that house with the barking dogs right here. And, you know, it doesn't seem like the sound would travel this far because, but it does. And in the next picture, I'll show you just how far away this house is. I'm kind of shocked that that sound travels that far, but this is it, man. It's a pretty awesome house too. Anyway, so we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, fucking A, man, my pet peeve shows up. Little barking dogs. From that far away, I can hear, I don't know, 5, 4, 6, I don't know. But they're all just barking, and they're in a frenzy. And we're sitting there, and it was so sharp in my ears. I'm going, that ruined it right there. Those dogs ruined that property. So basically we left. I made some notes here. I guess I should stick to them. Anyway, one we found a really cool ornament that I really wanted for Michelle. And I think it's pretty bitchin'. It's got the bees. It's got all this stuff. It's very nice. So we left it there. I was going to look in Colorado for one. So we stop at this Cracker Barrel just to see if they got one, and they do have one. So but we go in. We're going to order a quick lunch and get back on the road because we were like just timing stuff. So I'm sitting there, order a burger, chicken fried chicken, which is nothing to cook, right? Quick. So I'm looking at the clock. 15 minutes goes by. I'm looking for my burger at 10 o'clock, or 10 minutes. 15 minutes goes by. I got the waitress like, hey, we need to get that food out here, man. We're in a hurry. She says, well, it takes a little while to cook a hamburger patty meat. I go, no, it don't. It takes 3 to 4 minutes on each side and sell it. That's all you got to do. I know I'm a professional cook. Here it is, 15 minutes. And I says, if that burger isn't out in 30 seconds, we're walking. She walks in the kitchen, and I'm right there watching the kitchen. I know what happens in the kitchen. I can read a dining room. I know how busy that kitchen should be. And they weren't that busy. So she goes in there. She goes in there. She goes in there. No food's coming out. I says, fuck this. You know, and see, there's something about cooking where when you get an order, you know, you put it down right away. You know, you cook your other stuff, put it down right away. Whatever you get in, put it down right away. That way it starts cooking. And there's, you know, it's short order cooking, and I hate it. So we start to leave. See, Michelle ordered a tea. See, she ordered a tea. So we go, and we pick up this little thing here. We go to the cash register. And I'm not sure exactly what that guy's problem was, but I said, I wanted to, he was supposed to wrap it because we gave it to him before. So I think he figured we ate. So he goes, oh, we just don't know how to ring this up without a ticket. I go, a ticket for what? He goes, a ticket for whatever you ate. But we didn't eat anything. And Michelle goes, well, I drank a tea. Ring me up for a tea. Well, I need a ticket and all this stuff. And I go, well, what would you do if a customer walked in, grabbed that thing from off the street and came up to your cash register and asked you and wanted to buy it? What would you do? I'd sell it to him. Well, then sell this thing, man. And he didn't fucking do it. He's like, ooh, he's all confused and shit. And you dumb fucker, man. So I winded up picking one up at another place, but well, fucking people, man. We had to take another 3-hour trip to a place in Hartville, Missouri. And we're supposed to meet the realtor there, right? Way the fuck out in the country, man. And we find the road. There's the real estate sign right there. We start following it up. All right, so we're getting ready to pull up to the third house. This is what part of the driveway looks like. This one is out here in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, we just got a car, so we're doing okay though. Well, here we are. Pretty interesting, huh? It's like wide open out here. And the house, I guess, is right there. So we're out here in the middle of nowhere. There sure ain't no 7-Eleven around the corner around here. There's one of the outbuildings right there. So, mansion, the house is up here.
In 600 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah, we might be the first ones here because it's about 20 till. I guess we're going to an open house. That's some nice shepherds right there. Is it? Oh, good. And it's like big old potholes. I mean, you're talking about 6 feet across, going, you know, just kind of like that in a couple spots. And I'm looking at this road going, wow. So we get back there, and this place has a nice big barn, 2 big shepherds tied up over there, and the house was fucking spectacular. It really was. It had flooring in it that was like, here, see, like they're using gym floors. I don't know what it is. I think it must be sheeting though. And it was white, but it was a really nice floor. Very, very durable floor. I was very impressed with that floor. This house had 5 houses. Had the same style fireplace as the other one in Licking. In the garage, it had a 2-car garage on one side, and had the lower level overhead garage door there too. And it had 2 bedrooms down there. That was a 5-bedroom house. I mean, 2 baths, 5 bedrooms. You know, it's pretty damn nice. And it was a very good price. And the land was chopped up a little bit, just meaning that the road that went by that house we were looking at led down to another house. And so our property pasture began on the other side of the road. No big deal. And we checked it all out, you know, looking at the property lines. There's some things I didn't like about it. But it was a nice place. It was up on a plateau type thing. Not quite a plateau, but, you know, flat top, little hill. And green as you would ever, just perfect. This was a very nice house. And so, anyway, so we get back, and Michelle puts an offer on it for like $15,000 more than they're asking, and all, you know, straight cash, right? And so she puts it, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm going, something isn't right. To me, that's a lot. That represents a lot of work on my part, and I can't work like I used to, you know. So it kind of got me in that way. But I'll do whatever Michelle wants to do. But the thing that got me was very subtly the real estate agent says, "Oh, I think this other house, people in this house over here will help you maintain the road." And that's all she said. You know, she kind of turned around and walked away. And we get back, and Michelle places this bid, and I'm thinking, you know, I remember the road, you know, and so I get on MapQuest and I measure it out. It's 3/4 of a mile from the main street up to the house. 3/4 of a fucking mile of road that I have to maintain. And it's already got big potholes, right? Now, I'm going to show you a picture. Okay, this picture, well, I'll just show you the picture and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. All right, so here's that house in Hartville, and you can see the distance from the little, it's not even a highway, it's just a paved road all the way up. This whole road is 0.78 of a mile. So, in order for me to maintain that road, I'm going to have a number of things. One is a tractor. Tractors aren't cheap. They're like $40,000, $50,000, right? You can get a small one. I don't know, you know, but whatever. It's a huge expense, and all this stuff. And when they put the pictures in on the website, they show the road in a couple of different places, and I'll show you a video right now of the road we took, a little portion of it. And they show the road, then they show the river. So it looks like it's the road that's flooded. I'm thinking, what the fuck is this? Who's the dumbass who did this stuff, man? So I'm telling Michelle, you know what, Michelle? I don't know. That road is going to make you hate this house, because that road is going to take so much money to keep it maintained. Because it's not just you and I who have to deal with that road. It's someone else, you know. And this real estate agent said, hey, oh, they'll help you maintain the road. Well, where's it written? Haven't talked to the person. How do we know that's going to happen? What's their participation going to be? Slip me $100 for some rock, you know? But there's a way to do roads, and they didn't do this one right. Now, if we would have bought that house, we'd have been responsible for 3/4 of a mile of road, and the road was not a proper road. It was basically cut in, had some rock poured over it, and there's great evidence of heavy erosion and even some severe potholes that were just need to be taken care of. So in this video, it's going to show you what a proper road is like.
The roadway has to be shaped like this. This is the driving surface, and here are the shoulders. And here are the foreslope, the ditch, and the backslope. The main purpose of the shapes of all these elements is to drain water efficiently away from the driving surface.
And it's just a huge expense. So, you know, Michelle pulled the bid, and man, she was just pissed off. She was pissed off about that, you know, because it's a nice house, but God, that fucking road, I'll tell you, you know, I mean, so she was upset most of today, you know. I just told her, you know what, just let it go. Just let it go out of your mind. We're going to find something that's suitable, you know, but really, I have to be in charge of maintaining 3/4 of a mile of a road. What do I do? What do I do exactly? Do I get a dump truck in here and have them, you know, lay out some rock, or how's this work? Because, you know, when you have a big divot in a road like this, you can't just fill it with you know, 2-inch rock or something. No, it's got to be filled with something solid. Anyway, so feeling better thanks to this, but you know, I just, you know, I'll go wherever she goes, my wife goes, and I'll back her up and I'll protect her. I'll do my thing. But, you know, and this is why I told her, man, you're going to hate this fucking house. Plus, I look at the size of this house and I say, how much is it going to take to heat this house? You know, this entire house. How much is it going to cost? You know, and I understand what my wife is saying. I think the same thing too. If shit hits a fan, we need a place to go with her children, everything, you know. It'd be interesting though to get some cattle and, you know, do our thing, all that stuff, and talk to some of the fellas and see if they can teach me a few things and stuff. But you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Hey man, thanks for sticking around. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, I forgot to tell you something that was really cool. Okay, so we're Michelle's driving, okay, and they have a passing lane that comes up every once in a while, and Michelle's hauling ass 90 miles an hour. I've never seen her go that fast, and you know, we're fucking going, and she's doing good. They're good roads too. And also the cop goes, going the opposite direction, just flipped around. And she goes, son of a bitch. And we're just like, I go, ooh, you're going to get a ticket. You're going to go to jail, I think. Going too fast. And this fucking good old boy gets out of his car, big old fat guy. He sticks his head and like, oh, you know how fast you were going? Yeah, where are you going so fast? What are you guys doing here? All this stuff. Anyway, just told him the truth, right? So he gets her license, comes back like real quick. Like, I didn't think he even ran the license. Comes back and asked a few more questions. And where are you guys from? Oh, Colorado. Oh, yeah, we get some people from California. He was really cool, right? Teeth all rotted to piss, man. And he lets her go without a ticket. Fucking lucky girl, man. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, so here is another add-on. I'm editing the video. I remembered something interesting. This right here is something I made, And you just kind of pull it off like this. And there's your shave brush. You know, hold it nice. Keep it safe, you know. Don't take this to the airport, especially with your carry-on. Because we were sitting there going through security with our carry-on in St. Louis, getting ready to come back. And I forgot I put this in my carry-on. Usually I put it on the other suitcase that gets checked, but also the line stops. People back were diverted to another line and all that. We're sitting there. We didn't know what happened exactly. We're just kind of standing there, half exhausted, of course. And we're watching, and there was like 4 or 5 people in this monitor going like this and all this shit. And we're like, what the hell is going on? So I looked down underneath the conveyor and it had my carry-on. And I forgot I put that in there, right? And so, I mean, we were there for like half an hour, and people kept coming and going, looking at it, coming and going. I guess some big wig, hot shot dude came and everything, but this black chick was walking away. I go, hey, what seems to be the problem? She goes, what's on your carry-on? And I go, I don't know, maybe 100, unless you're not going to get it from me. She says, but whatever it is, it's harmless. So anyway, the guy comes and he says, can I get in your bag? I go, yeah, sure. He pulls this out. He goes, you know what this looks like? I go, now I do. It looks like a fucking pipe bomb. And so he, you know, rubbed the cloth on it, check it for explosives or whatever he did. And opened it up and he goes, okay, free to go. It's like, wow, don't take that to the airport, boys.